Magandang gabi. Hello, mabuhay. Kumusta po kayo? I'm Albine. Welcome to my channel, Learning with Albine. Yay! Yes, and Hi Kelly, magandang hapon. Kumusta? Yes, nice to see you here. Yes, relax, enjoy, have a cup of coffee, and Bruce will be with us. He is just talking to somebody. Okay, and he just got a phone call anyway. Yes, and here we are. We will be learning Tagalog, some kind of bit of grammar today. Okay, essential questions. What root words accept suffix in or hin? Next, what rules govern suffix in or hin? What verbs result in root word plus in or hin? And I think this is the last question for today. What is the difference between active and passive voice? I think this is something new, something that I have never mentioned since I start this channel. Active and passive voice. And here's Bruce with us. Are you ready, Bruce?
Always ready.
Always ready. Okay. No more noises.
Yeah,
there you
noises.
I'm making noises, Bruce. Bruce is making noise. Maingay si Bruce. Ang ingay. Maingay. Okay. Okay, let's get started and let's do.
Hello, Kelly.
Yes, there's Kelly with us here. And who else? There must be
There's one other at least.
yes, there's one other because it shows 4 people watching, so it's
We
me
know
and
you're
Bruce.
lurking out there. Say hello.
Say hello, yes. And if you are in Asia, magandang umaga sa'yo. Are you in Asia, in the Philippines, in Taiwan? What's going on? And if you are in America, magandang gabi. And who else? Maybe in Hawaii, over there, California, magandang hapon. Yeah. And I know Europe is very quiet today. They are asleep. There's one more who just got in. There are 5 people. Please, yes, umay kalamay. Magandang umaga. Kumusta ka? Umay kalamay. Are you a Filipino? Or maybe not. But your hand,
Yeah.
and it sounds like kakanin. Umay kalamay. Kumusta po kayo? Sige, mag-aral tayo ng Tagalog. If you are in the Philippines and your what primary language is not Tagalog, yes, join us. Let's try. Let's learn Tagalog. Practice Tagalog now. Because I am a native of Tagalog region, so there's no other language that I know, just 2, English and Tagalog for me. Okay. Yes, this is what we want to do. We want to understand root words and affixes, and we start off by animating it. Yes, we get the root word. Yes, root word. Whatever root word you know. Let's see.
Ume answered you.
Who?
Ume.
Yes, he said magandang umaga.
No, he answered you.
Yes, he said, dito lang sa Pinas, interesado lang sumama. Maraming salamat. Sige, enjoy and let's practice Tagalog. A little bit of grammar for today and root word. Let's start with root word. And yeah. Okay, so of course we also want to consider affix. In this case, let's find suffix. Suffix, root word, and suffix together. Let's see how it will work. Okay, and we animate it this way. And yes, and of course, when root word and suffix are able to join together, they are going to marry each other and they are going to work as one. So the result is another new word. Let's have an example. Let's do kain. Kain. What does kain, root word kain, mean? Do you remember, Bruce? Kain. Kain means eat. It's always my example. Kain. Remember that. That is always a good example. Kain. Eat. And then we get the suffix in. What would be the result? And of course, and we would like to animate that thing. We have the kain here, and then let's find a suffix partner for kain, and this time let's see if in is the right suffix or would they be compatible, kain and in. Yes, and when if in case they are compatible, what's next? Of course they will result to another word, which means kainin. Kainin. Bruce, say it. Kainin.
Ka-in-in.
Okay, kainin. Okay, make it good. Okay. And yes, okay, before we proceed, I like to say that we are on Instagram. Hello, Instagram. It's been a cobweb for me on Instagram, but I will be there. But of course, we are on Facebook. Join us, Tagalog with Albine Facebook group, and also we have great structured lessons on Moodle Cloud. Yes, check out, and of course this is all for paid students of mine, but if you're curious you can get there as guest. Tagalog with Albine at moodlecloud.com as a guest. You will be curious what's going on. Feel free to visit. Yes, but if you would like to be a paid student, email me. Okay, and there's the link down there. Maybe you will be finding how to get in touch with me in the description. Yay! And let's start the lesson now. Suffix in or hin. Yeah, so let's find suffixes. Wait, first root words. Yes, root words, always remember this root word, at least a few of these, Bruce. 2 or 3, couple. Ibig. Ibig means love. Root word ibig.
Yeah, I can read it. Right
Yes. And you have luto. Yes, if you want to eat kain, you would luto. Magluluto or luto. Luto is one word, one root word, which means cook. Yes. Now this time, this could be easy for you, Bruce. Balance.
Oh, that's Tressy's brother.
Or maybe Balance, Trece Balance. Oh, that's a good nickname. Trece Balance. How is that? Balance. Easy for you to remember, Bruce. Balance.
Because I have none.
Whatever, okay. Next, takot. Takot means fear or scare. To be scared. Scare, is it a good word, scare?
Yeah.
Fear or scare. And then, dala. Dala means bring, okay. And if we would like to apply suffix this time, ibigin. Follow after me. Ibigin, lutuin, balansehin, takutin, dalhin. Okay, and of course, the meaning of these words in English, like these are all infinitive, the base form of the verb, infinitive form of the verb. There is no aspect of time, no aspect of person. Yes, just
giving action.
Yes, just very plain, very basic. It's nice to start from there. The infinitive. Ibigin means to love, lutuin to cook, balansehin to balance, takutin to scare, dalhin to bring. We're good. Next slide. Let's do next page. Now, I know I have delivered the rules already with respect to the previous set of lessons, which are an or han. This time it's about in or hin. But let's recall rules. Why? How to attach those suffixes on root words. Take note. First, remember, when the last syllable of the root word is an e, or in Tagalog we say it change to e. Yes, if you are new in this in Tagalog and you want pronunciation, you start with a vowel. With letter e we say and with letter I we say e. That's easy. Only those for each vowel, only one sound is allowed in Tagalog. Okay, good. Did you follow, Bruce? Let's have example from the word balance. Balance. So we have to change the last syllable, which is se. So we change it to balansi. And then attach the suffix. So you get balansihin. Again, balansihin. Good. Of course, another example, atake. Yes, atake, Bruce. It sounds the English attack. Tagalog, atake. So, to apply suffix in or hin, you get atakihin. Good. Okay, I have to repeat, atakihin. Yeah. Next, another rule that we want to remember, when the last word, the last syllable this time is an O, So, again, another vowel, O, change O to U. Okay, with the letter U, we say U. O to U. Okay, to U, I mean. Change O to U. Oh, that's kind of aerobic on my mouth. Okay, let's do this. Pasok is an example. Pasok. So, change the letter O to U. It means pasuk. And then apply the suffix which is in, pasukin. Pasukin. Again, pasukin. Next, another word which means ampon. Ampon, which means adopt. Adopt a child or something like. So, apply root word, it becomes, change O to U, ampun. Ampunin. Ampunin. Pasok means enter. Pasukin means to enter. To enter. Ampunin, to adopt. Balansihin, to balance. Atakihin, to attack. Okay, very simple. Let's do next more rules this time. Let's what about if the word, when the word ends with a D, so change D to R. Change D to R. Let's have example. Lakad. Lakad means walk. Lakad. So change D to R, lakar, and then apply suffix, you get lakarin. Lakarin means to walk. Okay, another example, sahod. Sahod means catch water from above. Sahod. On my own camera. Yes. Sahod. So like waterfalls, if you are soaking yourself on a waterfalls and then there's a stream of water, they want you to catch the water. Sahod is the verb. Sahod. And also it can be in rain. If you are out in the rain and you want to play with the rain, sahod. It can also be mean when you have a pail or a bucket, you have that verb, sahod. Use the bucket, timba, bucket, to para sahurin yung ulan. Sahod, the rain. Okay. Okay, good. You appreciate that. Sahurin is the verb to catch water. Okay, specifically from liquid kind of stuff here. Sahod, yes. And also sahod can also mean salary. Sahod. Bruce, sahod ko. My salary. Yes, sahod. Yes.
Don't ask me.
Sahurin.
Okay.
Ask my audience for salary. Hey, there you go. Buy me a coffee for sahod. I want to catch something from you. Okay. Yeah. And buy me a coffee. Link down there in the description. Okay. Next. Dala. Dala means, bring. Okay. Let's do rule. Let's do rule. The root word ends with a vowel. Use the suffix hin instead of in. Okay, like for example, dala. So instead of in, we use dalahin. But dalahin can be is like what's that? Oh, I forgot the term. Diphthong. Is it diphthong? Did I say it right? Diphthong, Bruce. You know.
It's my favorite type of dumpling.
Diphthong. I cannot relate dumpling on that. Diphthong. Okay, dalhin. Yes, you have to eliminate one syllable because it can be like easy to say. Instead of dalahin, you can say dalhin. Okay, another example. Let's do. Bato means stone. So, batuhin. batuhin. Wait, batuhin, no, batuhin, it cannot be like dalhin. It's just as simple as batuhin. Yeah. Okay, let's do next page. Okay, another rule, I think. I think this is the last rule that we want to understand. When the root word ends with a vowel but pronounced with a glottal stop, you know that glottal stop, something like that. Use the suffix in. Yes, it's a vowel, but there's a glottal stop. Let's find examples now. Suri. Suri means analyze. Suri, or study, or think a lot. Yes, or what? Scrutinize. Suri. Suri. So you would want in here. Suri in. Yes, suri in. And also another one. Luto. There's I, o. That follow after me.
Oh.
No, with pressure. I.
Eh.
There's no I. Find the glottal stop. O.
Oh.
Luto.
Luto.
Okay. Okay, good enough. Suri, suriin. Luto, lutuin. Okay. It's very important. The glottal stop is very important, Bruce. You practice that. Okay. Next, halo. Halo. You remember halo, halo.
Mix.
Yes, mix or stir. Haluin. Another example. Palo, palo, palo. Spank. Okay. Paluin. Yeah. And then also, gawa. Gawa means do or make. Gawain or gawin, just like the same as dalhin. So instead of gawain, you say gawin. Dalhin. Yes.
Okay, this is where it gets confusing with you guys.
What?
When you shorten words like that, like dalahin or gawin and stuff, how do you know when to do that? I mean, is there like a rule when you're talking to somebody and they start doing that whole shortening thing? And if you're new, it could be confusing to you if you're thinking, you're going, is that Galahin or Gawahin or is it Gawin?
Okay, it depends on the letter, the sound of the letter, because with the H, it sounds like just nothing, just an air. So yeah, and there is some kind of border when it's partly consonant and partly vowel. So H is a pseudo vowel. So in Tagalog, I mean, if you want a connected speech, you consider one vowel as one syllable. So H is when you say it, it's like nothing. It's like.
But you don't have H and Gawin.
Huh?
You don't have an H and Gawin.
In this case, vowel and gawin and gawain. Oh, okay, as opposed to haluin, it's not halin, right? And paluin at yeah. So that's a nice question. But why gawin becomes gawain? Gawain. Maybe it's really just the natives who just decided on that. It's easier to say
okay,
gawin.
so we're trudging down the streets of Cavite.
Okay.
And stuff, and then somebody comes up and starts talking to you.
Okay.
You talk to them. We're new at the language. They're, of course, old hats.
Okay.
They're born with it. Now, will we be able to tell when they start shortening words, or is it all of a sudden going to get confusing for the new speaker to communicate with the old speaker?
It depends from which, like for example, if you are non-Filipinos and you are really not so familiar with the dialects of various regional languages, and you are from America and the only language you know is English, you wouldn't find the nuance of the way we hear it. But for us locals, we know the difference. Like people from Cavite, you are a stranger in Cavite, although you are from other provinces, like from Bulacan, and if you are in Cavite, both people are speaking in Tagalog, but Bulacan Tagalog, there's this slightly different tone and
Well, yeah,
different.
but I've noticed this in other words and other lessons too, where it's like all of a sudden words get shortened.
Yeah.
So it's like, is the shortened form the more common ones in those cases, or not so common? I mean, yes, we have other dialects within the English-speaking America,
Yeah.
but sometimes it's hard for us to understand each other. But at the same point in time, we can figure it out. I'm just wondering, is there a rule for the shortening, not a rule for the shortenings,
No.
or is it just more of a colloquial thing?
Technically, there is a rule, especially the first one I mentioned about H, and this one
Yeah.
is the Gawin is different. Shorten rule. It's kind of subculture. It depends on culture who started it, and it become what accepted by many. I would say when people say Gawin, these are people from Manila, and then from people who say Gawain, most likely these are people from I personally from Southern Tagalog. Most likely I would hear Batangas people say Gawain, and Marinduque people would say Gawain instead of Gawin. So there's really certain region who would say this nuance sound kind of stuff. Manila would say gawin. Gawin mo. Gawin mo.
But we could detect it, right?
You would, yeah. Eventually, especially if you're exposed in the language. So always get to the Philippines, so you know. Let's go back. Let's return to the Philippines.
As soon as we're allowed.
Yeah, and I will bring you to various locations, especially in different parts of Tagalog region. And be ready with your listening skills on Tagalog.
It doesn't really go
Yes.
with the lesson, but I was just curious because I've noticed this trend of word shortening, and it's kind of been bugging me.
Yeah, it depends on subculture. Sometimes people in the gay community speak differently from other people. Yeah. There are several subcultures,
Yeah.
subgroups. That's
Okay.
interesting. Okay. Yep. Let's do next. And let's do that. Let's do example sentences here. And then notice the pictures that I presented. Bruce, you see the picture? This is a door. Yes. Very nice door. Let's focus on sentence. Follow after me. Papasukin ko ang pintong yan. Again. Papasukin ko ang pintong iyan. Okay. So like you remember, you notice the iyan. Iyan. Most likely, I would say Manila people. Manila Tagalog would say yan instead of iyan. So I and Y has become just one syllable, and Y sounds like I anyway. So there is a similarity the way I and Y sounds. That's why most often you would say yan, pintong yan. But the real word here is iyan. Yes, iyan or yan. You speak it, you say it yan, but if you write it iyan. Papasukin means enter, to enter, but this time papasukin it has turned into future tense. Future tense. Yes, you are contemplating on doing that. Ko, I, papasukin ko, I will enter. I'm going to enter on that pinto for door. Again, Bruce, you would ask me again, why there's ng? Why don't you say pintong? No, I wouldn't say pintong because the real word here pinto. If you refer to the door, it's pinto. This time there is ng because it has to follow with another word, this time which is a pronoun. Pintong yan. Pintong yan. That door.
With the hash mark above, that's a glottal stop up.
Yes, pinto.
So that's why you have to go pinto.
Pinto without ng.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got that.
Yeah, pintong yan. That door. Pintong yan. That door. Papasukin ko ang pintong yan. So that door, I'm going to get there. To enter that door. Okay, that's how you would like to use the verb in the sentence. Okay. Next, one example. This is an oatmeal. Bruce, your breakfast here is here.
That's some sick-looking oatmeal.
Okay. This is the kind of oatmeal that I like.
Looks
Okay.
like beans.
Are those beans? Oh, but
Looks like
anyway,
beans.
are those beans? I'm sorry, I thought that it's an oatmeal, but
Looks like
anyway.
refried beans.
I'm sorry, I was tired when I was speaking this. Chat disconnected. Baby, why does it mean chat disconnected while you try to...
I got chat.
Maybe I got disconnected, baby.
No,
Or maybe it's my laptop that's disconnecting me.
I got chat.
Oh, baby, connect to the internet.
Okay, connected.
I don't know. I have to...
I'll let you know if anything happens. On
Baby, you aren't here. I don't know. Am I connected?
chat. You're connected because you're going. I see.
Something is wrong with that. Gotcha. Okay, I need to continue. But I cannot monitor stuff here.
I'm monitoring.
Okay, now, let's do this. Whatever it is, but I think I consider this as oatmeal. Granting that this is an oatmeal, hinalo na niya ang oatmeal. Hinalo na niya ang oatmeal. Niya or niya. Hinalo, to stir. Or hinalo is past tense, so stirred. Stirred that oatmeal. She, niya for she. She or he stirred the oatmeal. Hinalo na niya ang oatmeal. Okay, couple of examples for you. And next slide, more on in and hin. And yes, take note that the suffix in or hin results to just a verb. It didn't result to an adjective, although some verbs can be used as an adjective, right? But, and also take note, just a verb and an object-focused verb. Object-focused verb. Let's see. Let's go back to the same demonstration that I did before, but this time we have three types of verbs, three different verbs here, although root word is just one. Again, we have the actor focus. Are you sure, baby? I'm streaming.
You're streaming.
Okay, I'm streaming. Okay, and actor focus. Actor, of course, the person doing the verb, the action, what the verb says. Actor, and of course, object focus, just like pansit. So the child and the pansit. The child is the actor. The pansit, the food, is the object. Okay. First verb we have kumain. So kumain belong to verb, infinitive verb. Kumain. So it's an actor focus verb. So with it's about the actor doing the action. Kumain. And then with my previous set of lessons, which is an verb, right? If you remember, if you were here with me, I think 3 part of an, suffix an, lessons. So kainan. So this time I'd like to translate kainan as to eat from. So your focus is on the pansit, the food, but the whole thing. Your focus, it's about the whole thing of the pansit. So kainan means the somebody eating it, eat from that whole stuff, the pansit. So object focus, kainan. So if you are an English speaker, I think it's the use of preposition that makes it different. Yes. But in Tagalog, we don't have a lot of preposition. Only the spelling of the verb would help you understand what's the meaning of it. Right? Kainan. Yes. And now this time, let's focus on kainin. Kainin, because we are talking about in, suffix in, or in verbs. It means to eat something. The thing, like maybe the closest demonstration is this thing, kainin. The one that actually is in your mouth, kainin. That, like the kid here Yes, kainin. The one that is in the fork and then straight to your mouth. Kainin. That object. Yes. Let's have more presentation on these verbs. And let's do that. And also take note that this group of verbs imply that the action is taken upon on something or somebody. Taken upon on something or somebody. So either the object or the non-living things or animals or person. So like for example, gawin. Gawin means to make a thing out of something, create something, gawin. Or also it means to accomplish something. So I am the actor, I'm doing something. The verb is gawin. But take note, it's again object focus. The action is taken upon on something, gawin. And also luto is the word, lutuin. Anything food like fish, meat, vegetables, rice. The verb for that is in verb, and then your focus is on the object, the thing that you are doing, the luto thing. So cook something, lutuin. Lutuin ang tilapia, lutuin ang turon, lutuin ang anything. What else? Turon, lumpia, what else? Isda. Okay, now next. Are you good?
Getting there.
I'm hearing myself.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my voice. Okay, now hiwain. Let's do hiwain means to cut something. Kelly, if you are here, maybe hiwa is new to you. What you know of cut is the verb gupit. Yes. What is the difference between the chat is still working? Okay, I have to continue, Kelly. So you were familiar with gupit, which is a scissor, like for the hair or anything where scissor is to be used on. So it means gupit. This time, gupit also in English means cut. Am I right, Bruce? Cut, gupit, cut. English.
It's okay.
Okay, gupit. But if you mean the meat or the fish, it's hiwa. To cut, hiwa is the word. If you mean hiwa.
Lupin for cutting hair or something, and lupin for
Huh?
hiwa for cutting fish.
Yes, hiwa for the
One and
cutting.
two different things for cutting.
Oh well,
We
that's
have one
us.
word for cutting.
That's our language.
We have
So
one word for cutting.
yes, that's the difference, right? So we have two words for your cut word. But when you mean to cut the hair, it's gupit. When you mean to cut the fish, it means hiwa. Slice is the good word.
No.
What?
I get tired of hearing we only have one word for this thing. How come you have 2 or 3 words for this thing? So, we have one word for cut. It's cut. Fish or hair.
Yeah. But anyway, Bruce. Okay, that's us, our language. Oh, we have hiwa is slice is the best meaning of hiwa. Slice.
Slice.
Yes, hiwa. Slice, cut. Okay. Let's do next. Okay, yeah, Kelly, hiwa for slice or also cut, also hiwa. Okay, next. And let's do yeah, this time I like to say in or hin verbs. Let's simply say in verbs work well with passive voice. Passive voice, what does it mean? Let's do that. Passive voice. Okay, what is let me demonstrate to you passive and active. First one, yeah, this is the hiwa kind of verb, baby. You see that? What fish is that? I think this is a salmon. Salmon.
Looks like it.
Yes, but instead of mentioning salmon, I would say isda. Isda for fish. So what's the action? Hiwa. Hinihiwa ng tindero ang isda. Hinihiwa is the verb, tindero is it means seller. What seller? Tindero. Seller, yes, seller. Yeah. Tindero. Or the person selling it, tindero. Or for male, tindero. If you are a woman, tindera. Hinihiwa ng tindera ang isda. Okay, so hinihiwa is the verb, tindero is the actor, isda is the object or the object. Okay. And ng tindero ang isda. Okay, maybe not object. I can say that isda here is the subject, passive. And also hinihiwa is a present tense of the verb. So the infinitive form is hiwain. Present tense is hinihiwa. Also, you can rearrange your words. You say the subject first, ang isda. Ang isda ay hinihiwa ng tindero. Both are correct. Both are the same. Then it doesn't change the meaning. It's just rearranged. But most likely, natives would say the first statement, hinihiwa. We say the verb most of the time as opposed to saying the subject first. This is in passive form. Let's do active form. Active means, you see, we use the word naghihiwa for the verb. So naghihiwa is again present tense. What is the infinitive form of naghihiwa? It's maghiwa. Mag, group of verb. If you want to recall mag, group of verb, we already have a live presentation on that. And if you just got in later, please find it down in my catalog. We have mag, group of verb there in the previous episodes. Naghihiwa ng isda ang tindero. So in English, it means let's do. Ang tindero ay naghihiwa ng isda. Tindero, the seller. Ang tindero, the seller is cutting the fish. The seller is cutting, naghihiwa, cutting the fish. Here, it means the fish is what? Hinihiwa, being cut by, being sliced by the seller. This is how you say that in English. The fish is being cut by, or being sliced by the seller. That is the passive form of the statement. With the active, I think that English most of the time use active voice, right? The seller is slicing the fish. Ang tindero ay naghihiwa ng isda. So take note, in verb is passive, whereas mag verb is active. Okay, that is the difference between that. Or in other words, I've been mentioning object focus, actor focus. Active voice is using actor focus verbs, whereas passive voice is using object focus verb. Okay, is that good? Do you appreciate that, Bruce? Let's have more demonstration. Okay, and this is my explanation on what is an active voice. Same example, ang tindero ay naghihiwa ng isda. Take note, subject. The subject of the statement is the tindero. The tindero, the seller, tindero, he is the doer. The doer of the verb, the action. The verb is naghihiwa, cutting or slicing. Object is the isda. So as simple as this, the subject is the doer of the verb, of the action, and then there is the object to give further details of the event or the sentence or the idea. Let's have another page. This time we have passive voice. Passive voice. Ang isda ay hinihiwa ng tindero. Okay, let's dissect. The subject here is isda. Take note, ang is oftentimes the marker to a subject. Ang isda. Ang isda is often, I would say, that's the tip on how to find the subject of the statement. The subject comes after the ang marker. Ang isda. Okay, I would say I separates the subject from the predicate. I. Okay, verb is hinihiwa. Tindero is the doer, but tindero is not the subject. Okay, isda is the subject here. Tindero is the doer, he's the one doing the action, but tindero is not the subject. That is the way how you would like to understand passive voice and active voice. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, Kelly. Narinig ko. Yeah, Kelly's comment is mostly gupit. I believe so that Kelly, yes, a little bit of grammar on Kelly, although the way I like to coach Kelly is not more on grammar thing. Me and Kelly are just doing it. Conversation, more on conversation only. But yeah, don't get tired of grammar, Kelly. So I doing this lesson for for other people, especially who are so very grammatist. But it's okay not to be grammatist. We can just do it the way, like dancing, right? You don't need to analyze a lot, right? So let's just do it. Let's just say it. Yeah. Who else are here? Are you still here with us? Umay, kalamay. You know what kalamay means? It's in my region, kalamay is like fried banana. Not turon. It is not wrapped in turon. Simply fried banana. Kalamay. Or in other provinces, kalamay is like the ground sticky rice. Yes, like a flour sticky rice, and then like tikoy. If you know tikoy, it's like kalamay. Oh my kalamay. That's his name. His or her name. Yeah. And so this is passive and active voice. And do you like this episode today? If you like it, please hit the like button. Yes, and subscribe to my channel if you are new. If you just found us, please subscribe to this channel. And also sahod, buy me a coffee for sahod. Yes, sahod, buy me a coffee. And I would say yes, and I would say we have done a lot of affixes already, and now we are in and hin group of verbs. Next episode, maybe I will be giving more demonstration on active voice and passive voice. If you want, tell me if you want more demonstrations on that, more sentence examples. And yes, I have to cut it here, and I don't want to keep you longer in this video. Just 30 minutes or 45 minutes is just good enough. Okay, and let's do that. Okay, shall we go? No question. I'm done. I'm cutting this session now. And who else? Yes, Bruce. Good. We're good.
Good.
Yes, and if you want more demonstration, more sentence example, I will be there next episode, not next week, but after another week for this kind of content. Yes, and to wrap up.
Well, I is next.
Huh?
I is next.
What is I is next?
I.
What?
We have in and hin.
Yeah,
Now we
E.
have I is.
It's E.
E is next.
Yes, E, or I would like to, because I like to say another set of what's that? I would say another set of lessons for in hin verb, because of the tenses, present tense, past tense. I didn't cover it here. How to form present tense, past tense, and future tense of the verb, the indicative mood of the verb. So, and more, possibly more sentence examples. Okay, next episode. Yay. That's why I like to cut it in the middle. And because if I like to cover everything, we will end up sitting here for 1 hour. Okay?
Or more.
Or more than 1 hour. And I don't want you to keep. Sometimes people leave me in the middle. And yeah, and yes, there are just 3 people watching. And thank you very much for being here. But before I say thank you, I like to return. This is what we had today. You're given some root words that accept suffix in or hin. Also, you learned the rules that govern suffix in or hin. And you learned some verbs that result in root word plus in hin. Okay. And you learned the difference between active and passive voice. Yeah. And no more question. Yes, maraming salamat po. Maraming salamat din sa'yo, Kelly. You are always here. I'm happy you are here. And magkita tayo. Sana available kapag Sabado. Pero kung hindi lang, hindi. Magkikita ulit tayo sa team building with children of Filipino. Yeah. Team building with children of Filipino. Here. And I'm sending love. By the way, before I do that, tomorrow I will be there for you on Google Meet group coaching. Find the details in the group announcement, Facebook group announcement. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay. I'm sending love, healing, protection, joy your way. Maraming salamat po. Magkita tayong muli.